What's up, guys? Yogizilla here. Are we live? We're live. This is Horseplay Live, uncut and regular live. We're combining both of the streams into one today because I'm doing the show. I'm running the show. So you stuck with me. That's what's happening. I got King Deem here with me. He's sorting out his tech stuff, and yeah. And once we get that figured out, we'll get started officially. Pre-show here for episode 102 at HorsePLAY Live Thanksgiving. I kept it simple. I was gonna come up with something clever, but keep it simple. Probably be a short show, a chill show. I know we're all tired, ready for bed. BFT says he doesn't want to go to sleep because sleep means the night goes faster. It means he goes to work sooner. All right. Let me see how Nick's doing over here. How's it going over there? Yep, still got the echo.
Oh, I'm on Skype.
Are you on Skype?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let me bring you in. Message me on there because I can't see you on here for some reason. Are you on offline? I see there's two of you on here. You see that? Oh, there we go. Oh, that's a whole different one. The hell?
I know, I told you, dude. I don't understand.
Weird. Alright. Let me mute you on TeamSpeak. Yo. The hell? I'm connected with him. He's mobile right now. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting, folks. Do you see and hear me all right, guys? Yeah, Saturday is Time Away Tea Time, and that last episode. Oh man. Well, they got how many? 10 episodes in. So they got what? 2 more episodes? Yeah. He's not. You won't hear him yet. Let me mute him on. Yo, nope, he's still muted there. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on Skype.
Yeah, I don't hear you at all. Whoa, echo. The hell?
Yeah, the echo's coming through Skype.
You might have to get out of TeamSpeak.
Alright, let's see. I don't think so, but let's see.
I don't think they could play well together on a mobile device. Ooh, that echo. Why is it so hot? Sorry, guys. I'm gonna turn the fan and hear a little background. All right, let me recall them. Fun with technology. A Horseplay Live experience or something. Alright, alright, calling him, connecting. Wait, I heard something. Oh, and call dropped. What? I be careful with the typing because that shit comes out loud. I feel like my microphone got more sensitive when I built this rig up. I don't know why, because the gain's not up. I don't know. You don't hear me. Let me see. How about now? You hear me now?
Yo, you hear me?
You sound hold on a second. Wow, that sounds even worse. Like you're like super robotic.
I hear you.
Talk a little bit.
Oh man.
Talk a little bit. See if it
Today sucked. Too much turkey. Too much turkey, not enough beer. I think I need some more beer.
mm,
More.
yeah, we might have to do the team speak. You want to do team speak with push to talk? Want to do that?
I suppose.
Yeah, that way we don't have to deal that because you sound way better on TeamSpeak. It's just you got to do push to talk so it doesn't have echo.
Oh, my fucking charge is broken, and I gotta have it wrapped around the phone. Or
Oh
something
my
like that.
Lord, Jesus!
So I was
Going
just hoping to leave the phone, but yeah, we'll figure it out.
going ghetto on it.
I know, man. I gotta buy another one. These things are expensive.
The chargers?
Yeah, for a good one.
Yeah, that's true for a good one.
I got like $12 for a belt.
But Elkin. All right, I'll put you on a TeamSpeak. Let me get out of here. It sounds like you're talking through a sock.
I'm out. I'm going back to TV.
All right, we'll start shortly. I swear. 7 minutes in. So how's everybody doing other than being having the itis? The turkey itis. Right, here we go. Test 1 2. Whoa. The heck? Yeah, you sorted out?
Trying to.
Whoa, that's a much better. That's a much better.
Is it?
Has some inappropriate pictures on the channel.
How dare you?
No, they're perfectly within the terms of service.
I love inappropriate pictures.
There's one right now where it is they're trying to say that it's an Ethiopian kid, but he's probably somewhere else in Africa. And he's like doing this face like, nah, you're shitting me. And he's looking at his lady, he's like, so you're telling me your stomach's getting hurt from eating too much food? What?
Is there such a thing?
There is such a thing. I have a sweet tooth, and if one time I had, there's this one time, that's all it took. I had, I guess, one too many Twizzlers. And that shit tore my stomach up. Should come with a warning label. A warning label. Do not binge on
I
it.
love Twizzlers.
Yeah, but don't try binging on them shit. Don't try binging on them shit.
I don't know if push to talk's gonna work on a mobile.
Oh,
A touchscreen with 3 buttons.
That's gonna be funny. Yeah, well, wait, no echo though.
Oh wait, that working?
No echo. Hey.
Yeah, I figured I'd push to talk my volume button, volume up.
Oh, shizzle. We got
Sneaky,
us
sneaky.
Sneaky. All right. Well, I'm gonna play some music. I'm gonna meet you, and then I'll introduce you and stuff, so you'll know when we start officially. I'm too lazy to make it so you can hear the music too. All right, here we go.
You You are listening to an All Games Radio Network broadcast of allgames.com.
Hi, this is Normie from Knuckleballer Radio and Zombie Cast, and you're listening to one of my favorite shows on the Geeky Antics Network. Don't forget to check out the rest of the gang over at geekyantics.net. Warning, there might be rants and food ahead and possibly inappropriate behavior. Don't tell anybody though.
You know, I totally did not mute my mic during that whole thing, so you heard me slurping on some beer and typing like a boss. Excellent opening, but welcome, guys. Welcome, geeks, gamers, and ninja robots. This is HorsePLAY Live. Today is Thursday, November 26, 2015. That's confirmed. Thanksgiving Day. You know, a lot of shenanigans are gonna happen. It's gonna be crazy. I know, I'm sorry guys, terrible opening, I know. That's alright, that's what post-production edits are for. And then I get it all squared away. But tonight's episode is just deliciously titled, A HorsePLAY Live Spanksgiving. It's gonna be lots of spanking going on. But I got a special guest here, because Obi is in a coma. He told me to call him, he didn't pick up, so I was like, alright, I'll let him rest. We have King Deem, aka Nick Fury. I'm gonna call him Nick Fury. Not really. Not
Yo.
He's not Nick Fury. He's Nick Terry. But we call him Nick Fury. Remember when Nick Fury was white?
I do.
That's racist. How dare you? You can't remember that. Never happened. Oh, man. He sounds so much better now. It's funny. We tried the Skype thing and that did not work out. Because Skype is a bandwidth hog. It's just a resource hog, period. And TeamSpeak works just right. Just fine. I gotta put you on to...
I heard you coughing through the opening.
Yeah. I forgot to mute myself.
You'd be like, smoke another one.
Yeah. Pro. Though Obi does sometimes too. He knows he's supposed to mute his mic during the music and he'll just like talk and stuff during it, even though we're doing this for a long time. But that's alright. It's alright. Post-production. We'll fix it.
What is he, in a turkey coma?
Yeah. He told me, yeah, call me around 10. I'm like, yeah, I know what's going to happen. I know exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah, he's knocked.
Yep. So I know he's going to get out of that. Because when I talked to him around 7, he was gone. And then he was like, I'm running a fever. I'm like, nah, that's the turkey, man. Turkey got me.
The turkey. It's the meat sweats.
The meat sweats. You're like, oh, should have had that second serving of mashed potatoes, green bean casserole, cranberry sauce, and stuffing, and the big old turkey breast.
I made the mistake of going to a Chinese buffet on a lunch break. Because I had the meat sweats for 2 hours. I was sweating curry. It was the worst time of my life.
Ooh, you had a Chinese curry?
I was actually, yeah, man. Dude, I was fucking meat sweat. Dude, I was dying for 2 hours after lunch.
Jesus. Dude, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Now, next time somebody says buffet, I walk the other way.
It's like, no, I'm done. No, don't want none of it. Ugh. Freaking Chinese peppers. I don't know what kind of peppers they have, but you bite into those seeds and you're pretty much screwed. GG.
Yeah, on the way in and on the way out.
Yep. Don't bite into the seed. And then I remember one time I did that in a Chinese restaurant, and it wasn't like some little hole in the wall type of thing. It was a pretty legit place, and I figured they'd have everything. and I was just burning. I was like, oh, it was hurting, and I was like, let me get some bread. Oh no, we don't have bread. I'm like, let me get some milk. No, we don't have milk. Like, what the hell?
This man, rice.
I should have asked for some white rice, yeah. But then, knowing my luck, they probably have some spices in there, and they'll just make it worse.
Spicy rice.
Spicy rice. Well, we just lost all our Asian listeners. Thank you.
Hey, I am not racist. I hate everybody equally, even my own kind.
True story. So, guys, I'm going to try to avoid typing, because I know it comes through really loud. And I love my mechanical keyboard. I can't get rid of my mechanical keyboard. I like the way it feels. Those quiet keyboards, they feel mushy. And I don't like it. I don't feel as effective. And it actually slows down how fast I type. I don't know.
When it gets going, it sounds like running water.
For
years, I'd be like, dude, are you in the bathroom?
But that's also because you've always had bad internet, so like with the degradation of the signal on your end, is like, I mean, I'm sure like if I was typing at a time, you probably thought I was spanking it or something. Like, that's very rhythmic. What are you? No.
Yeah, but how many times have you been fapping?
You know, I haven't. I've been pretty good about that. I always remember to mute my mic.
And we'd always know when we'd be in the bathroom. It sounds like we're in the airport.
Oh, like earlier when I dropped the deuce, we were talking about a game we can't talk about on air.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah.
It didn't sound like you were in the terminal though.
Really? Oh. But you definitely heard the toilet flushing.
Didn't actually.
Oh really? Wow. You ever wonder like
Surprise.
You know, like phones keep getting smarter and smarter, but they don't improve the audio quality. Like that's like something that is like secondary or tertiary. Like, oh look, this phone has GPS. It's got a really good vibration feature on it, and it's got a thing that lets you find it if it gets lost. It's got shortwave radio, FM radio. I mean, all this shit. You know, it's got LEDs that you can change colors on, and it's got a pulsating strobe light thingamabobber. It's got a front and back camera. But it's like, well, how's the call quality? Yeah, you know, it's serviceable.
It's alright.
It's alright. One of these days, we're gonna have like a phone that actually is a good phone and good at everything else, and it's gonna like pick up like the plopping of like, you know, pooping. You drop in like a deuce, and it's like bloop bloop. It's like, are you pooping? Like, how do you know? Like, I just heard something dropping its water.
I mean, man, as much as I use my phone, and I mean, I'd be lost to that, I just can't justify myself spending all that money on a phone, man.
On a real phone or just a phone in general?
Yeah, on a good phone.
Oh yeah.
I mean, poor man's fat, $100, man. You know.
Yeah, I think most of us, and they're saying in the chat, Mr. Sun 21 saying, who calls on a cell phone most of the days? You know, anyway. It's true. I mean, no one really uses. I know I don't really use the phone for a phone. People get mad. Like, pick up your phone. Why are you using it as accessories? If you text me or like tweet me, yeah, I'll respond to that sooner than I will a phone call. Because 9 times out of 10, I'm not by my phone when you call. Like, I'm not keeping it on me at all times. Like, oh, I can't wait for the next phone call to come in. Someone's gonna call me. Yeah, let's go.
Funny thing, you were just like, hey, how's your Google Voice work so we could talk? And I'm like, dude, you could just call me.
That's true. I was like, oh yeah, we can do that.
This was like 10 minutes ago.
Well, that's because you use freaking Google Hangouts for everything. I had to, like, at one point I had to freaking turn off notifications on Google Hangouts and Google Plus and all that crap. Because, like, you and a bunch of other people keep inviting me to, like, group chats, and it will keep, like, dinging every time someone sent a message on there. I'm like, holy shit, the thing will blow up all day long. I'm like, Jesus.
Yeah, that's the downside to Hangouts, man. It should just automatically default turn your notifications off and let you put them on if you want it.
Yeah. By default, the notification should be off. Like, you don't need a notification for every message in the group chat, especially if you do not acknowledge that chat. Like, you're pulled into it, and you have to leave it. like you get automatically pulled into unless you change the settings by default, someone could pull you into a group chat on Hangouts and blow your shit up, and then you're getting all these notifications, and you have to leave. So imagine people that are still paying for data. It's like, oof. I mean, that's not gonna really run up your data, but in theory,
That's crazy.
Yeah, I remember people be pissed off like, I gotta pay as I go. You keep running up my bill, motherfucker. Well, why do you have Google Hangouts on there then? Just uninstall that shit.
Remember when you have to tell people don't call me after 9 because when it's free?
Yeah, don't call me until after 9. And AT&T said, oh, we got earlier nights and weekends. They start at 7 p.m. That was revolutionary right there. Yep. Or you would ask people, who's your carrier? Oh, I got T-Mobile. Oh, motherfucker. Nah, I can't fuck with you. I gotta pay for that call.
Or instead of sending texts, you send emails to the phone?
To avoid the data. No, right. To avoid a text message, because text messaging was separate from data. It's like, but it's still data. But yeah, it's billed differently. Yeah, you see, what happened was, I got a check-in and the savings. How did the thing go? Kevin Hart. Why do you call him Chris Hart?
I'm not a fan of Kevin Hart. I am not a fan.
Yeah, but that bit's good though. Like, even if you don't like him, that bit that he does with the checking the savings, because everybody knows that guy that like make excuses. It's like they say, hey, let's go out to dinner. I'll treat you, and then they'd be like, oh no, I don't have it right now. See what happened is I got checking in the savings, and it's like, what? What are you talking about? What does that do anything?
It's just the business that I'm in. I meet people, and he was a douche. I won't get too big into the story, but he was an asshole.
He seemed like the type. Like, he doesn't seem like the kind of guy that like be really chill to be around. You could tell. Like, I don't want to prejudge people, but you could usually get a vibe off people. Like Harrison Ford is probably one of the coolest, most down to earth people I ever met. Just a real nice guy. Real
nice.
Yeah, and Han Solo. It's appropriate too, 'cause Star Wars, Battlefront. Yeah.
You didn't tell me you met him.
Yeah, he lived Manhattan Plaza. He had a like a penthouse there, and that place had a huge wait list. We almost got in there back in the days, and I met him going in there. Like, a lot of stars had units there. Like, they would have other places too, but like they would also be there because it was convenient. Like, it was close to Jacob Javits Center and all that stuff. Macy's and Times Square, all that stuff, right? Broadway. And I saw him. I saw him there. I'm like, damn, like, just like that, like, it's a cool dude. And he had piercings in his ears. And I'm like, this guy's so cool. I wish you were my dad. Can you be my dad?
Nice.
I think, adopt me. I love you, Han Solo. Oh man.
I gotta say, to be honest, the coolest person I met so far is Ron Jeremy.
That's a little scary.
Scary when I meet him with my ex-employer.
Who looks like him?
Exactly like him.
Yeah, that's even scarier. This is a true story, guys. I met the guy. And Ron Jeremy, I think I'd rather shake his hand first.
You know what? I was iffy.
I'm just saying, if you choose between Pig and Ron Jeremy, I'd go with Ron Jeremy, not Pig.
I don't know what they were doing in there.
Can't believe his initials were actually Pig.
Funny.
Like, oh, that's just perfect. We need to make a comic strip out of this. All this time, we should have made comic strips about this stuff. Because
what I'm thinking about doing is teaching a college course on common sense.
That lacks. That's one of my constant kind of like I go on tirades about common sense and how it lacks, how it's not so common. Like, people that park and take up 3 parking spots somehow. It's like, what? You have to deliberately be bad at parking to do that kind of thing.
Dude, it's a shame. I don't know how people lack so much common sense these days. It just baffles me.
I tell you, because everybody's multitasking. There's so much content. No one's focused on anything, not even when they're driving. And they think that they're good at driving enough. They think they're so good at driving that they can, like, mess with their phone and, like, text and check their Facebook timeline. I think, Jesus, they get off that shit. Focus.
Now, it's like it seems like this younger generation. I'm not saying that we're like that much older, but this younger generation, dude, it's like these parents, they shelter their kids, they homeschool their kids. I feel that's bad, man. Kids need social interaction, and they need an ass beating. You know what I mean?
You know, homeschooling's cool, and you know we've done it, but I'm not a big fan of it. I think you need a lot of structure for that to work, and you need to have activities to get the kids the hell out of the house. Otherwise, they're like, man, I got all this free time. Like, nah, motherfucker, pretend you're still in school.
It's like, being homeschooled, like you don't have that social interaction. You don't know what's right and wrong, the way you talk to people and whatnot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yep. There's no sense of boundaries, no routine. Like, yeah. No, I agree. Trust me. But folks, if you can't tell, this is gonna be a rantathon tonight. So just real quick, tonight on the show, I just want to say, since it is Thanksgiving, or as I like to say, Spanksgiving, we're thankful for you. But that's about the only sap and seriousness you're going to get tonight. So, that's it. We're thankful for you. We really are. But we're not going to go into a whole thing like what we're thankful about and all that stuff. We're just going to have fun. We're going to have a chill show tonight. Not that we're not thankful. Everybody else is doing that. So we're going to do a little something different. Talk about what's going on outside of Thanksgiving and Black Friday and the madness thereof. And, if you guys want to join us, we'll open up the lines. You can join us on TeamSpeak. And, you can join us on the madness. But if you're new to the show, welcome to our silly party. Woo! That's right. I'm doing my part and Obi's part, so it's going to be weird. HorsePLAY Live is where geeks come to play. We are the flagship talk radio show for the Geeky Antics Network in collaboration with allgames.com. And our show covers all aspects of geek culture and shenanigans. Did I miss shenanigans? Yes. There's a special focus, I'd say, on what was that?
Aspects.
Aspects. There you go. I see what you did there. But we do have a special focus on kind of like indie games, technology, rants with the underline, all caps, asterisks, all that stuff for emphasis, boldface. It's just geeks' face. We're everyday geeks, everyday lives, and we talk about the things that I think people don't talk about that much. Cause sometimes you listen to a show, you listen to a podcast, you watch a stream. Sometimes you're like, man, these people live in a make-believe world because I'm not in that world. And then you feel like, man, I can't relate to you. Like, you buying 10 games a week. You just got a $3,500 computer. And you're driving a Maserati. I can't relate to you. It's crazy. Now, this dude...
I don't even have a computer.
That's what I'm saying, see? Nick and I, there's times when we communicate through tin cans and string. And we're like, yo, what you doing, man? None.
Signals, bitch.
Smoke signals, that's right. So, we hope that you can find what we're doing approachable and try to keep it down to earth, grassroots. Know what I mean? We also do a lot of community events. So, if we could all stay up after the show, maybe we could all play some Xbox One or the Rainbow Six Siege beta, which is now live on PC and Xbox One. It might be live on PS4, but we really talk about the system. And food. It always comes back to food. Nick doesn't even listen to the show that much, and he's like one of my few true friends, and I know he doesn't.
Come on, man. I'm busy, man. I got a busy schedule.
No. It's like I tell everybody else. You poop, so you have 5 minutes to listen to little pieces here and there. You poop, you commute. Yeah, you got time to listen. There's so many ways. Now the Xbox One has a tune-in radio app. No, you got bad internet, so I know that.
You're making me feel bad. I don't even get to play my Xbox.
I know, your internet's so bad. But hey.
That dude.
Don't feel bad. You don't have Comcast. So, every time the kids are like, downloading the game.
Porn?
I wish they were watching porn. That's actually less resource intensive. I feel like encouraging the habit. Like, why don't you watch some porn? There's a lot of great things. And I'm going to wait, don't talk about porn. We're on Twitch. That's against the TOS. We just, it's all right.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah, no, they don't really enforce that. We're talking about real issues, but seriously, I feel like it should encourage it. We're not supposed to plug the TOS says we're not supposed to plug other media networks, particularly the P Hub and the.
Yeah, I didn't mention my my links yet.
No, but seriously, it's like every time like the streaming stuff or downloading stuff, I'm like, all I hear is cha-ching, cha-ching. I'm like, ah. And you can't tell your family like, hey, don't do that stuff. Just here, play some, do some word search. Here, I got these books for you. Do some word search. Do some.
And it really sucks when you don't have another option because it's such a monopoly in the area.
Yeah, I'm on a waiting list with AT&T. AT&T is literally across the street from me, but the wire they won't go across the street because of like the way the zoning set up. Like there's people across the street. AT&T visits them all the time. They won't go across the street from me.
They got to tear up the ground, man, and run cable, man. That costs money.
I know, but it's such a pisser. And that's the bad thing about living in the sticks. It's like, well, if you have more units on that side of the street, then yeah, but nope. Like, damn, but you're right there. He's right there. I can taste it.
It's not cost effective.
Yeah, and I totally get the business side of it. I got great. Now look, when my internet works, it's great. I got great specs on it, but paying out the ass, ugh, that's the part I don't like. And then terrible customer service, misleading their customers. And I'm not gonna get to my Comcast rant tonight. Time Warner Cable, I'd rather have them.
Just falling asleep on the couch.
Who's falling asleep on the couch?
Technicians, you didn't see that back in the day? You had a Comcast technician fall asleep on somebody's couch.
Oh, yeah, I did see that. Yeah, that's shenanigans. That's shenanigans. And they charge, and they're like one of the few ISPs I can think of that charge per visit, even if it's a problem on their side.
That's crazy.
Yeah. $75. How does that sound to you? For a visit.
Crazy.
Yep. And then I remember last time there was something wrong on this side. Today I don't want him to enter my house because I have everything covered my house. The problem on your side, they replaced the wiring on the outside. There was like a post they had for the distribution hub, and they replaced that shit because it was like all rusted over and everything. And then there was like a lot of signal attenuation. They replaced the caps and all this stuff. Even equipped new cables and everything. And they still charge me for it. But you guys fucked up. I'm paying for something that's not working right. So I.
Yeah, that's ridiculous, dude.
See, people talk about Time Warner Cable being terrible. They, like Mr. Sun said, they never charge if it's on them. That's the way it should be. Freaking Comcast.
Never had Time Warner charge me at all.
I can't think of when I had Time Warner, I don't remember them charging either. They come up because in their mind it's like, well, as long as we keep the service running optimally, you're gonna keep paying. That should make sense, right?
Exactly.
Now the only way they should charge is if you want something special, like I want you to run a bunch of cables for me so I can have access in these different places, And even then, like I remember with AT&T, that the first time I had AT&T DSO, I loved it because they'd hook me up. They'd do the inside wiring for me, and that's usually supposed to fall on you. They do the inside wiring, they wouldn't charge me. It's like, nah, don't worry about it. Because for the text,
yeah, that's why. You...
What's that?
Go ahead.
No, for the text, it's just like, hey, when I get to kill some time on this job. It's easy peasy, no problem. And then we just bullshit.
Yeah, I used to have them do that on the end. You know what I'm saying? Run all my shit, so I have to call them back out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, deliver really good service and then one and done. Not Comcast.
Bright House, which is basically Time Warner, used to just hook me up with CAT and HDMI's and all that. Yeah.
See that? Not Comcast. Comcast will nickel and dime you. If Comcast gives you a cable and it's got a bad RJ45 module on it, they'll crimp it for you if you don't have a crimper and RJ45 modules laying around, which you probably should. But if you don't, no problem. They'll be like, $25 charge. Like, what the fuck? I could have got a freaking crimping toolkit for that off of Amazon. Kidding me?
That is true.
They'll charge you for everything. Oh, we see that you're using your Comcast connection to download digital media from your Xbox Live service. That's an extra $25 a month fee. They're doing this in some markets. I'm joking, but they're actually doing this in markets. They have a special fee on top of the data usage for Xbox Live connectivity.
Wow.
Like they're doing something special. Like they're flipping a switch. Like, oh man, we gotta change our entire infrastructure. These people have these things called Xboxes, I think they're called, and they play games over the interwebs, and they watch movies and TV shows off of the same thing.
That's unheard of.
Unbelievable. I don't know what we're gonna do, guys. They're actually gonna use their connection now. I mean, we were projecting that everybody was just gonna use websites from 1992, and maybe some bulletin board systems here and there. Maybe Usenet and download maybe a 2 megabyte file within an hour period. But I mean, now they may actually use that 100 megabit connection. I don't know. Maybe what we should do is to anticipate. We could tell them that we're gonna reinvest in our infrastructure, and we'll charge them a modest fee because we're upgrading the systems to support Xbox. Not PS, not PlayStation, not Wii, just Xbox. 'Cause Xbox, you know, it's a juggernaut of a system. You know, we gotta have extra pipe for that.
You got me cracking up here, dude.
PFT, that's how it says. I would cancel my internet. No way in hell. And I know it's fucking it's shenanigans. Someone needs to. I can't wait till someone just drops a freaking Cleveland steamer on the desk of Comcast executives. Like just right all over them. They're like, "This is what you think about your customers. This is what we think about you." But I want the government to do, or someone that has more power than we do, and just let them put them in place. There needs to be something. You know, I'm all for small government, but this is a place where the government needs to step in and make incentives, create incentive programs for people that could compete in certain markets, so there is no monopoly locally. You have options, like good options, because satellite is not an option for most people. And if you're the person that strictly uses the internet for porn or you know, viewing websites, you know, and keep cat videos and memes, and that's fine. But the average user no longer just does just that. And I think Comcast hasn't caught up to modern times. They think a 300 gigabyte data cap is huge. They're like, oh, that's more than enough. Like, yeah, if I'm just looking at website, you know, basically, if Nick, like the average game HD 1080p, right, is about 60 to 80 gigabytes, right?
Right.
So if you install 5 games, what's gonna happen?
You're gonna use it all up.
And then if you install more games beyond that, you're basically paying a $10 surcharge for each game that you charge. Can you imagine? So picture this: imagine you're paying a $10 tax on every game that you install, especially if you do it digitally and it's completely downloaded. $10 per game.
Well, I say we're not ready for this digital world yet, man. We are not ready.
We are not. But that's what's happening right now with Comcast. They're charging you a $10 surcharge on every game you fulfill digitally. Lovely.
Blows.
Oh,
I'd have to leech, man. I'd have to go back to leeching.
Dude, BFT's talking junk. He says that's because PlayStation and Nintendo are compatible with existing networks, making them superior to Microsoft. He's trolling.
Yeah, they're compatible with the old systems.
And yeah, exactly. Because they're not really for people that play online multiplayer seriously. Oh snap!
What about single player?
Yeah, they're for single player. It's true. Cause BFT that barely plays any games with us. He'll play like 1 or 2 games or something, and then that's it. He won't touch the game again. He's the true Sony PlayStation demographic. The poster boy. Mr. Sun says, if I had that problem, I'd be starting blank on all websites and getting them to remove the crap. Oh, you know, you can say shit. I'll say it for you. I'd be starting shit on all websites. Get them to remove that crap. Hell yeah. BFT
Well,
also
is
says,
that what we're doing now?
Exactly. So that's what we're doing. Now, BFT says it costs money to scrub the Xbox One sewage from their lines. You talking shit again, son. Mm-hmm.
Always talking shit, this guy.
But yeah, that's what BFT does. He's a regular here, so that's what he does. Tire Claw joining. I see you lurking there. But anyway, more about our show. As we just come out of another rant. Sometimes we talk about tabletop. not Table Talk. Table Talk are little pies, little mini single serve pies. They're pretty good. I like them.
Chocolate Eclair.
You remember those, dude?
Of course.
But Table Talk, like mad MSGs, mad preservatives. I'm like, that's what makes it taste so good. That's what the flavor is.
The Walmart knockoffs are pretty good.
Yeah, they're pretty good too. Yeah. You know, it's funny too, cause there's like this one Chinese chef on YouTube that's gotten pretty big, and he shows you all like the secret recipes of Chinese takeout to make it taste good. And like every time you're waiting for like a real kicker, like, oh man, he's doing something different. He's using a different kind of grill, different kind of soy sauce that we don't have, or like, he's using a wok. He's like, every time it's always the same thing. And don't forget the MSG. That's what the flavor is.
MSG is amazing, dude.
It is. Now what is it? Monosodium glutamate? I don't forget what it's saying. That's what MSG though is.
I definitely do want no Chinese food without MSG.
Yeah, like if someone that puts it on the door, like the Chinese takeout place, and they say non-MSG, I'm like, nope, don't want it. That's like,
It's right in the trash.
it's like fat-free or diet cakes or diet cookies. Like, no, the flavor's gone. Stop it.
Gluten-free.
Gluten-free. Ugh. I might as well eat cardboard with like some cinnamon on it.
That would be better.
Seriously, oh man. It's like the snack wheels. Remember the snack wheels back in the day? They would always like do the commercial ad, but like, oh man, I can't taste the difference. Motherfucker, you can't taste the difference. That is not an alternative to an Oreo. It's an Oreo that makes you depressed.
Yeah, man.
Because you realize you're eating that shit because you're too fat. You're like, fuck, I hate my life. I gotta eat this shit because I really need to watch my weight. But it's alright though. You're losing. You're watching your calories, but now you got all kinds of other shit. Oh, no, well, this is cancer.
Tell me.
It's a cancer snack. Enjoy.
Tell me you've seen that new Oreo ice cream roll.
The new what?
Oreo ice cream roll?
No, what's it? What is it?
It looks amazing, and I will find it, and I will eat all of it by myself.
Damn, son.
I have to send you a picture of it.
Mr. Sun's getting real with us in the chat. He says a lot of things are removing MSG because a lot can't eat it, and it still is really good.
Fuck those people. Let them just not eat that.
I mean, they can go to those places, but people say, oh, well, it's not really that it tastes better. It's that you're conditioned to think it tastes better. Okay, sure. That's why. Remember, Nick, when we introduced a Orthodox Jewish boy to the joys of meat and cheese together.
That was hilarious. He cried.
He cried. He's like, "Is this what good food tastes like?"
We gave him some White Castles. It was hilarious.
And then like we snuck a little bacon in there too. Like, here, try it with bacon. Just put the little slab of bacon there. That's
Kid literally had tears in his eyes. It was amazing.
It was like, that's delicious. Yeah, and he didn't grow up on that stuff, so he had no conditioning, no baseline. Other than his baseline was, man, my food tastes like ass. It's hard enough to get my.
This is amaze balls.
Dude, he's like, it's hard enough to get my mama to put salt and pepper on food. It's bland as fuck. But cheese on meat? What?
That was hilarious, man.
Oh my god. Good times. Good times. But
you there when I set the truck on fire?
We have a lot of good stories. But Mr. Sun says that one of the people he knows that can't have MSG because it gives her migraines, and I know that's legitimate, and I can appreciate that. I'm just saying that food that's good for you tastes like ass, and food that's bad for you tastes delicious. So it's one of those things where you balance the things that taste like ass with the things that taste delicious. Well, maybe,
and food that's good for you smells even worse coming out of your ass.
That's true. Very true. Hang around vegans enough. Oof. But they're like pigeons on crack. But no, so you just eat well, but then you don't lie to yourself and say, man, this is so much better. Look, you're not gonna taste it. Don't lie. Don't lie to your friend. Look, if you're that health nut, that's made some sacrifice in your life to watch your figure, and you got a 6-pack or whatever you got going on for you. Maybe you got the little V cut. Hey, good for you. Thumbs up. But don't lie to your friends and tell them that, you know, they can still eat delicious food, or they can have whatever they want in moderation. Don't stop.
Don't lie to us. Don't lie to us.
Don't lie. Just tell them that life as they know it is over, but at least they'll look good, and maybe feel good. Maybe feel good. Maybe. So anyway, let's go through
Big maybe.
big maybe. But we're gonna finish that spiel, and I think Obi's finally getting here. But so yeah, food, and food is a big thing. You should tell everyone about our show. Usually we're a little more structured than this, but tonight is the Rantastic show. The craptastic Rantastic.
That's all I know how to do. Rant about crap.
That's pretty much what we do here to begin with, but now more so tonight. But to tell people about our show. You know, we do it live. We're on iTunes, Stitcher, TuneIn Radio, all that stuff. You know, we are live and uncut, so crazy things can and will happen. We may say something offensive. We don't mean to, but you know, keep an open mind and just have fun. Remember, it's all in good fun. We're not trying to piss anybody
Speak for
off.
yourself.
Okay, well, Nick might be pissing.
I'm kidding.
He might be aiming to, but don't worry, he's not a regular here. I had to coax him to joining us tonight.
No, you didn't, you liar.
Actually, TeamSpeak works very well. It's friendly with the connection. I gotta put you onto Discord. Discord's pretty good too, and their mobile app is free. And I think it's even smaller.
Yeah, let me know.
Yeah, but TeamSpeak is good. But we got some people coming in here. So yeah, have
What's for
fun.
me, man?
We have some fun. Have some fun with us. You know, enjoy the shenanigans, the geeky antics, shall we say? And yeah. Don't forget, we are live. You know, HorsePLAY Live. It's in the name. We're live every Thursday at 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific, and that's what is it? 2 a.m. Can't even think. No, 3 a.m. 4 a.m. 4 a.m. GMT. Good lord, can't do math right now. Every Thursday night, folks. On Twitch channels Geeky Antics and YogiZilla. I usually simulcast it there. And HorsePLAY Live replay, HorsePLAY replay, is also available early on Thursday at 5 p.m. Eastern on allgames.com if you want to catch last week's show. But yeah, usually at this point we do obligatory news and rants, but I think we've done plenty of rants and we don't really need to do news. Let's do some deals for cheap bastards. It's appropriate.
Let's do it.
Nick, can you do like an epic deals for cheap bastards kind of thing? Don't do it like that. Don't do it like the opposite of that.
I could try.
All right, give me your best go.
Deals for cheap bastards.
Oh, that works.
Good
So
enough.
that's good
It's
enough.
kind of my radio talk.
It's like that annoying radio voice where you like want to punch the guy after a while. Like, whoa!
Do that voice of God type of thing.
Like Astrak. Astrak has a pretty good voice. Remember Ast? Alan Morton. Shout out. No? Okay. So, you know, we're in that peak period of consumer whoring. You know, Black Friday is upon us in about 8 minutes for us. And it's Cyber Monday, which I think is going to be better because you don't have to brave stupid crowds. And, you know, they have better deals. You can order online. Here's some of the deals that we found. Some deals for cheap bastards. For you, for our fellow cheap bastards. First off, we got Rainbow Six Siege for PC. $30 on cdkeys.com.
Wow.
$30. So that weirdo, the weirdos that have written articles about how console gaming is cheaper, and then they said like the price of games are much cheaper, are the same, didn't do their homework because like there's more margin with PC games because they don't have to deal with the licensing and all the crap that you do on console just to develop on that platform, and the games tend to depreciate faster. You know, so it's just more competitive. So $30 for a game that hasn't even come out yet. Hey, good night, Mr. Sun. See you next time, buddy.
Good night.
You may also be able to find a deal for it on G2A. Now CDKeys and CDKeys.com and G2A, they tend to be focused more on PC, but they do have stuff for Xbox One and PS4 and all that other stuff. Usually own risk. We do endorse G2A because I know Obi has a referral link for them, and we have a general link. If you want to join our G2A network, referral network, let me know. I'll get you on there, because then we can work together to get each other little commissions. It's not going to be huge. They're not going to be rolling in the money, but eventually you can get big. You know, so you get some residuals. It's a commission network. And BFT still sticking with it. Beware of using cdkeys.com. May not contain legitimate offers. I have yet to find anyone that's had problems with them. And I know a lot
Speaking of
of people
CD keys,
yeah.
a friend just sent me a year subscription for Live for $31.
Nice. Who's selling that?
CD keys.
Oh, there you go. They have a bunch of offers like that going on. I think Best Buy has one where if you buy a game, you get a $20 Xbox Live card. Well, you have to buy. You can get it for $20, something like that. $20-$30. Still good.
This is a year for 31.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, a year. We have to buy something first. It's a qualifying purchase first, and then you can get it for that price. So yeah, a lot of people are gonna have Xbox Live. Don't worry, you can get your Xbox Live and PlayStation Network cheap through places that are not CD keys if you're not comfortable with CD keys. But you know, I'm not saying they're not gonna screw over people. I'm just saying I never heard anyone in my circle of friends have had problems with CD keys. So,
Have I?
and now all of us can afford to pay full retail price. I know I can't. I know you can, right, Nick?
No, I can't.
So many mouths to feed, and then, you know, it's crazy. It's the struggle's real, man. The struggle's real.
Word, man. It's real.
But if you do use G2A and you don't have someone that has a G2A portal, use our link, geekyantics.net/G2A. And you can find other offers over at geekyantics.net/sponsors. We got Jinx, we got No Scope gaming glasses, we got GG Wear. There's a bunch of stuff there, you know, that helps us out. Help us keep food on the table and keep expanding and help other people do the same thing. I
like G2A. I just wish I had more Xbox stuff.
Yeah. Nah. Hopefully, I'm hoping, because they're based out of, are they Swedish or Polish? I forget. I think they're based out of Poland. But I hope that they acknowledge that Black Friday is a big thing. And, because even in the UK, it's pretty big. So hopefully they'll have like a Black Friday / Cyber Monday sale. So we'll see.
That'd be cool.
They haven't sent anything out, so it might be like a little secret type sale. But I mean, the price is already reduced, so I don't know how much margin they have to work with. But what else? Oh, The Division is also $30 for PC on CD.
Price.
Yeah, I know, bro. That PC sounding good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Sounded pretty good. Yeah. I wish they had that on Xbox One.
I guess we're paying $60 or more.
Yeah. They got that's the thing I don't like about Black Friday and Cyber Monday. They usually do deals on things that have already come out, but not on pre-orders. You rarely see pre-order things go on sale, you know? That's weird. You think someone would be let's be more aggressive and put out a deal with this. Tiger Class has made a deals be with you.
Walmart's doing $35 for some games, and don't go to GameStop. It's ridiculous, to be honest. $60 freaking bucks for games that should be lower.
Yeah, I refuse to do business with GameStop, and I had a bad experience with Best Buy. I'd rather do a Best Buy. Have you heard of Gamer Club Unlocked, Nick?
I have not.
So, and it's not a paid endorsement. I'm not an affiliate for them. We're not affiliated with them. But, I'm thinking about it myself. It's $30 for a year. Kind of like what GameStop does, right? But you get 20% off all new releases. Even if they're marked down already. So if they do a sale, a Black Friday sale or whatever, 20% off, right? So you save about $10-15, let's say, right? And then you earn double rewards points. You know, you get your Best Buy cash, certificates. But I think there's a limit on how many you can use at once, so I don't think it's like if you have like $100 in Best Buy certificates, you can use them all at once. I'm sure there's some kind of limit because Best Buy is retail. But still 20% off new releases. That alone is a pretty good selling point. And then they have extra money for trade-ins if you're into that. I think trade-ins are a ripoff. I just can't support it based on principle. I think you're better off trading.
They want to give two less.
Yeah, it's better if you're better off just joining a local swap meet and swapping with friends or people that you trust, But I mean, they flip. It's like college textbooks, They give you like 2%, 5% of your original purchase, and then they sell it for like, 800% of what they gave you for it.
Hey man, it's business.
Yeah, well, there's business, and then there's freaking ass rape, and that's why
business.
GameStop is struggling now. If you go into GameStop now, they're selling more things that are not gaming related. It's like electronics and action figures and shit. It's like, yeah, because people got tired of the shenanigans, so they don't consider you a true gaming store anymore.
What just baffles me is they're having a Black Friday sale, and it's the same price as normally.
Well, that's the thing about Black Friday. The secret about Black Friday is that most retail outlets mark things up and then reduce the already marked up prices. So they could give you, and that's a retail thing. Like they give you a higher saving story. Oh, and GameStop just bought ThinkGeek.com. Oh, God,
Did they really?
Let's not even talk about that. Tiger Claw says Walmart prices are indeed cheaper, but just by a few cents. Yeah, they do things like $49.96. The weird numbers. Yeah, that's another retail thing. It's like, ooh, a few cents. That starts to add up. If I do that, if I save 3 cents 100 times, I save $3. Woo!
That is correct, though.
I mean, yeah, I'm all for collective economics, but you gotta buy a lot of volume for that to start really meaning. Like, now that I save all that money,
penny earned.
Yeah, it's a limit to some things. I see Obi in here. He's lurking.
Dude, I noticed that.
He's got his mic off. He's probably waiting for the right. He's gonna chime in at any time. Just be ready for it. What other deals we got? Oh, Mortal Kombat X Premium Edition. Previously $79.99, now $43.99 in the Xbox store. So the Microsoft store, whatever you want to call it, depending where you are.
I want to say that the regular edition is $30 too on the digital.
Yeah, I think that's reduced as well. But the premium edition has the season pass and a bunch of other extra bells and whistles. It's $43.99.
Extra characters and skins and whatnot.
Yeah, not a bad deal. Not a bad deal. And they also have GTA 5. Xbox One, of course. $25. Free shipping, if I'm not mistaken. And $10 Microsoft Store credit. Now, I gotta say, whereas my experience with Best Buy was lackluster, my last experience with Microsoft Store with physical fulfillment was excellent. This was months ago. It was when I ordered Rare Replay. And what was the deal they had? It was $29.99 pre-order. No, it was $29.99, $10 Microsoft credit, but then they also did an extra $5 if you were a rewards member. And they gave me the $10, but not the extra $5 credit. And I just called them up and said, "Hey, no problem. I'll just recreate the order, and I'll give you I'll just put the code in there for you, so you could just I'll email it to you." And boom, done. Really easy. I understood the guy. He wasn't like durk, and it was great.
That's what I like since coming the customer service now from through the 360 and to the One. It's not outsourced anymore, and they hook you up. Like, remember I told you that I got triple charge for buying a month. They credited me 2 months and gave me 2 free months.
Yeah, a lot less pushback. Like, they're really willing to go the extra mile for customers. That's the way it should be. Like, you gotta have your frontline people have some kind of discretionary power, and then if not, allow them to be able to escalate the call to someone that does have that power. So I'm very happy with the things they're doing. So I think Phil Spencer's cracking the whip, and they're actually hiring a lot for their call centers.
I thought it was gonna be a nightmare when I called, man, but it was nice.
Ooh, Tiger Claw had a bad experience with Amazon. He ordered something a few days ago, and today they shipped it. I bet you it was not fulfilled by Amazon. I bet you that's third party and on Amazon. Me, I'm an Amazon Prime customer. If it doesn't say Prime, I ain't touching it. I don't care if I save a few cents. Nope. Not worth.
Yeah, they just built a warehouse down here in Orlando.
Oh, dude, that's beautiful. You get the stuff drop shipped from there to you? Woo.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Crazy.
Just gotta stop being cheap and subscribe.
Tycho, it might have free shipping, but you have to read. It can have free shipping. That's up to the vendors, but you have to make sure that it says shipped by Amazon. It was shipped by LaserShip. That's your problem. That's not Amazon's fault. You could set up a shop on Amazon easily. It's an open market on that side. But yeah, that's what happens, man. What else do we have? I think Red Alert 2 is still free on EA Origin on the house. And if you do get it, make sure you download the free add-on from ccnet.org so you can play Red Alert 2, Command & Conquer Red Alert 2 for free online. But back to Xbox. Evolve is actually around, I think I've seen it less than $16 now on all platforms.
Such a good game.
Yeah, I have mixed feelings about it. I think it's not as bad as I originally thought it was going to be, and not as bad as people think it is now. Cause everybody that raved about it when they got to play it at PAX and stuff, or saw like gameplay, they were like, "Oh, it's great," and then when they played it, they were disappointed. And I told them they were going to be disappointed, but not for the reasons that they're disappointed. Like, there is a lack of content. I don't like the way they monetize it, because it really feels like they took a lot of shit out of it to make you pay extra for all the stuff. They should have had a nice base product, you know.
You'll be as disappointed as a hot girl fucking a fat guy.
That's not disappointing. If everywhere you touch, you feel like a titty.
We had so much fun on Evolve.
We
Sorry,
did.
I'm late, guys.
No,
I'm still running a temp about 102.
Yeah, I told him you were eating some chocolate cake and you were hanging out with the hot water bottle.
Oh, the meat sweats.
Oh no, I didn't eat hardly anything today.
Yeah, you sounded like shit earlier, and I talked to you hours ago.
Yeah, I'm just not feeling good at all.
Pick it up.
You sound great though. Some more deals, guys. Amazon Black Friday deals. If you're a Prime member or you subscribe to them, you should have gotten an email from them.
Oh yeah.
They got a few things that stood out for me. They had the Bizzle My Nizzle Smart Clean Robotic Vacuum, $209.99.
24-inch BenQ for $120.
That's a good deal.
Yeah, I've already got it. It's getting sent to my house tomorrow.
Up to 75% off select Crucial and Lexar memory products. If you want RAM or solid state drives and stuff like that, it's up to 75% off. It's not bad. Ooh, someone give Tiger Claw the permit. I'll do it. Boop, 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 boop. There you go. I thought I had it just regular. Oh yeah, the Metro Vacuum Data Vac EV500. I have that. Love it. Never buy compressed air again. If you could pick up that thing for like $30, you'll save so much money and it works way better. Clean your keyboard out, clean your mouse out, dry your hair, dry your beard, maybe, clean your pubes out, whatever you got going on. Hey, Data Vac, boom. For all your needs.
I don't want to know what you do with that thing.
You are a nasty bastard.
You can reverse it too.
TMI, man.
You can reverse the airflow. Don't recommend that. Just saying.
Because he's tried it.
No, but this thing is great. Seriously, it's got a bunch of different attachments. It's got like the fine attachments, so you can get in crevices. It's got the brush attachments. It's got the wide airflow attachment. It's got the wide hose attachment. It's got all kinds of stuff. And then there's third-party attachment you get for it. It's great. It is fantastic, and it's so powerful that it could get some like caked up dust you might have inside your computer case. So when that dust gets compressed, you gotta like either wipe it off or like get some really heavy duty air in there. But it's a good thing. The only thing I don't like about it is that You gotta use it in short bursts because it does start to heat up, and I don't want to end up blowing out the motor in that thing. So use it in short bursts. Don't keep it running. Like some people will just keep it running, but you know, mess with their pets.
That's what I would do.
Yeah, don't do that.
It's the cats.
Well, yeah, it's like when you do compressed air. Like compressed air is still super expensive. Right? You get the compressed air can, and every time people get it, they're like fascinated by shooting the cold air out. And then what do? They hold down that trigger, and they go through the whole thing in a matter of a few seconds. You know, it's like no short bursts. Because all you hear is cha-ching, cha-ching. It is loud. It is super loud. It's gonna freak out your pets. So I'm letting you know that. But that's a good investment, Tiger Claw. Very good investment. Because I crack up at the amount of people that spend so much money on their computers, but they don't dust it. They don't have a desk for it. Like I got a $3,500 computer. Someone the other day on a Twitch channel, like I got a $3,500 computer, and I have it set up on a cardboard box. I'm like, what? Like, why would you spend all this money on a beast computer and then like you cheap out on everything else? Like, it's like I don't get.
What happened just putting computers on the floor?
Yeah. You weren't here, but there was a dude that he got all these really high end parts, but then by the time he was done, he didn't budget properly. He couldn't afford a case. You could get a good case for like $30-$50, and he had the thing set up inside of a cardboard box with some fans in there pointing into it.
Nice.
Like, just like wedging. Oh my god. Woo. Yeah, don't do that. Bad stuff to do. What else we got? Amazon also has Rock Band 4 for PS4 and Xbox. $97.59. It's about, you said, what, save like $50 off of it. It's a pretty good deal. The Anker Power Core 20K mAh. That's a lot of juice. Portable recharger, $27.99. That's 72% off. And those things are so useful. Let me tell you.
You have to send me that link.
I don't have the link. I just have the product. I'll put it in chat. Oh, you're not in the chat. You're not even in the Twitch chat right now, you bum. I'll give it to you later. But yeah, I've given my family a bunch of these like much cheaper versions. They're not 20K. They're like, and this is 20K. I don't know if it's 20K. That's a lot of juice for a battery, a portable battery.
Mine's I got a 50K one.
Do you? Okay. I mean, I didn't. I guess I have seen them that big because like a lot of them are like 2K, 4K, 5K, and that doesn't last as long. You gotta keep recharging the recharger. So 20K. So you have a 50K. I thought this one was beast. Yeah.
I know, man. When you play Ingress, man, you need lots of battery power.
Yeah, cause that GPS. Yeah. So I've given this to my family, and I'm like, cause they're constantly running out of juice on the road, and then they become insufferable. But they don't keep the things charged.
Nice.
Like, what's the point? It's like they wanted it so badly and they don't use it. Like, luckily I got those as freebies. It was swag for some events.
No, Anker is the go-to for battery power, man.
Yeah.
And they are pricey. That's a good deal. It's a really good deal.
Yeah, it's 72% off. This is usually like a $60, $70 thing, maybe even $80.
Yeah, it's a little bit more than that. Yeah.
That's crazy. So. Like, this is one of those things that I don't really need, but I'm like, man, in an emergency.
It's always good to have.
Yeah, it's like, I'm thinking about jumping on it, but by the time I finally make up my mind, I'll probably be sold out anyway, so. But it's good,
I got my 50K in my backpack, man, and it stays there.
Dude, yeah. You never know when you may have no power, or you might be somewhere where there's no power, and you need to make an emergency call or something. Does yours
How many of us actually carry our cables with us? I don't.
Yeah, but how long does your thing last? The charge. How long does it hold the charge? Because it usually dissipates over time.
I haven't even checked that out, to be honest, because I use it. You know what I mean? So.
Oh, okay. I'm curious about that. A lot of those things, they tend to, like, even when you're not using it, the charge doesn't hold that long.
Everything does, even rechargeable batteries and all that.
Yeah. But some are better than others, obviously.
Of course.
More says she charges her phone every night. Yeah. This is the problem, though. Like, as these phones get more powerful, the batteries, again, it's one of those simple things. Like, call quality doesn't get improved and the battery life doesn't get improved, but they keep adding more power. So it's like you're like on one side you're like, oh yeah, quad core processor, 2.3 gigahertz on my phone, and then on the other side you're like, well, I get about 1 hour of battery power, yay. Like, what's the point of having a mobile device that you gotta keep plugged in?
Mine will last about 8 hours.
That's not bad. But I'm just saying, a lot of these phones have terrible battery life, especially if you're a power user. BFT's like, call quality, get a phone with advanced HD voice. Voice quality is so good. And I know that's out there, but like you rarely see these like expensive smartphones, you know, leading in with that. That's usually like something that they don't care about.
Yeah, we were just talking about that too.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, it makes phone calls. Like, but yeah,
How is it? It's all right.
it's like, what? Yeah, why would you use that anyway? Tyco said you go always buy one of the external extended batteries. Yeah, they got some phones will support like the fatter batteries.
The Otter.
Yeah, where like it no longer will fit in your pocket.
Yeah, but those are for like name brand phones. Our off brands aren't supported.
Yeah, it's usually like you have to have like one of the mainstays, like a iPhone or maybe a HTC, Samsung Galaxy. Yeah. Anything else is like, well, good luck. So what else we have? This is a random one. Sony PSP 1.3 megapixel Choto shot camera. $7. That's 91% off. Now, I looked at it. It's a pretty nice piece of kit, but then you're like, but it's for the Sony PSP. Isn't that abandoned hardware anyway?
And it has Sony in it, so that's a no-go right there.
Yeah. There's a lot of red flags here. But, you know, I'm sure you could get it to work with some other thing. And then again, Sony, so it's probably proprietary, so never mind. But $7, buy it just because you can get it. And it's 91% off. I have a feeling it's not a Black Friday deal. I think it's going to be the permanent price, $7. They're going to start giving these things away. Because the PSP, like, this is like freaking a dead system. The Vita's on its way out too. Oh, Lord. Lego Dimensions Starter Pack, $64.99. That's 35% off.
Nice.
And these are all Amazon, by the way. Kindle Fire Tablet, $34.99. 30% off. So, you may say, well, I already have a good tablet. And I was thinking the same thing. And this is another one of the things where I'm tempted. And I hate being broke right now. Never fails. But Kindle Fire tablet. Why would you want that? Well, if you're an Amazon Prime customer, you have to have a Kindle device so you could get the free books each month. Like you get 3 rentals a month for free.
That's not a bad deal there.
Yeah. That's where it starts to sound really good, and you're like, I'm already paying for Amazon Prime. If I invest $35, I could get all these books, rent out books, and then when I finish them, get some new books. You know?
But we could always download books, so it's like,
Yeah, but this is doing it legitimately, so. The other thing nice too.
What's that word you just said?
Legitimately.
I don't think I know that word.
But here's the other thing. It's got it supports, Amazon's really favoring their own stuff. So like if you do the instant video, it'll support it better. And the other thing that's nice about it too is like I always forget. 9 times out of 10, I forget about the Amazon app of the day, right? Because I have to remember to like load up the app on my Android phone and check it out and then download it. And it's a kind of cumbersome process because you have to go through the third-party app to download it. It doesn't go through Google Play. It goes to like its own downloader and everything. It's a little janky.
Fucking with them.
What's that?
I forgot all. That's why I stopped messing with that. 'Cause I forgot all about it.
Yeah, and they have a lot of every day. They have a new free app, and they have a lot of good ones on there. They did for Halloween. They did like 100 game bundle, 100 app bundle, and there was some photo apps in there, some games, all this kind of cool stuff. They even had like a Star Wars thing in there. I was like, damn, and it was all
That's
free.
pretty cool.
Yeah, so like, I'm thinking about it. I'm like, they're $34.99. You know, that's a good deal. It's price to go. So something to think
That's
about.
kind of a no-brainer, though.
You think so? You would jump on
Yeah.
it if you had
Why
Amazon
not?
Prime?
Sure. Oh, hell yeah.
Sure. Rare Replay. I love Rare Replay. Highly recommend it.
I'm saying if you want, it's your call though. You're if you're so interested in getting those free books and rentals, go for it.
It's tempting. It's tempting. Here's another one. Rare Replay. All the old school games from Rare. Some of them, I believe, are multiplayer enabled, and they got a lot of cool features, like the rewind feature. So if you die, and you want to try a part over without going from the very beginning, you can rewind. Rare Replay, $19.99, $10 off.
It's another tempting one.
Yeah, a lot of good stuff here, and there's a lot more stuff. They have tons of digital game deals and electronics deals on top of all this stuff. So go over to Amazon. They started their Black Friday stuff early. They've started the moment Thanksgiving Day hit, so they got to jump on.
And
that.
also, I don't know if anybody's interested in Disney Infinity 3.0, but I've seen it as cheap as $34.
What's that usually running for?
About I think it was 80.
Damn, yeah, $79.99 for the starter kit.
I believe so.
What's after
Oh, it was 69, something in that range.
Yeah, those things. The Lego Dimensions is still super expensive too, and that one I'm curious about because that's Doctor Who.
I know, it looks amazing. I don't even know much about it, and it looks amazing.
Those things that it's like a slippery slope though, because you get into it, like you say you're just gonna get the one starter kit, and then you start getting to the collecting, and it happens to everybody I know. Like they get into the amiibos, they get into the Skylanders, they get into the what else is there? The Disney Infinity. I don't know.
Yeah,
man.
my buddy's into the amiibos bad.
And the thing is, the amiibos are bad. Like Nintendo usually gets accessories right, but like you could only pair the amiibo with one game at a time. Like what? Like they couldn't put like a small, like a big enough solid state flash drive type of thing in there, like a flash drive or something in there, so they could keep track of your perks and your progress across multiple games on an amiibo. Like it's weird. Like they I don't know. It's like they don't get online and they don't get what I don't know.
Yeah, online to Nintendo is non-existent.
It boggles my mind. Like they fall short on so many things. Like they get so close, and you're like, "This sounds awesome." Oh, you messed it up.
And speaking of that whole collector thing, Legos are expensive as it is, and now to keep buying those kits, it's going to be ridiculous, especially collector wise.
Yeah, that is a bad part of it, because the Legos were expensive back in the days. I mean, I remember seeing sets that were $80 or $100. I remember seeing a set that was like $200, and this is like
That's what I'm saying.
over 2 decades ago. Easily, it was like already expensive. So now that they've become so popular because of the Lego games and the Lego movie and all that stuff. Damn.
Yeah, the whole back in the day when you could get the Death Star for Star Wars Lego set was $160 for the whole thing.
Now it's like what, $600?
Yeah.
You have to sell one of your kidneys. That's what I tell you at the checkout. Like, well, that's why you have 2 of them.
Well, that's why I have 2 kids, just in case I want to buy something.
Yep. That's how you justify your purchases, your like spending habits. They're like, well, I have kids, I could justify buying Disney Infinity. So the Disney Infinity is really for you, isn't it? I knew it.
No, I mean, if I could sell one of them for stuff.
Oh, okay, that too. I've heard really good things about Disney Infinity 3.0, and then, like the way they're incorporating the Star Wars stuff and the Marvel stuff. Like, oh god, Disney's killing it now. They're a good kind of monopoly, not like Comcast. At least they're not adding their stench to everything. They're doing good with things. Like they help Marvel out. Like the Marvel movies have been better than ever. The Marvel shows have been great.
But this will jump over $1, say 50 cents.
You're gonna what?
I said Disney will jump over $1 to save 50 cents.
That, yeah. But at least they put out a quality product. Tycho says, I have this zero lemon battery. It makes the phone a little fatter, but it comes with a case for the phone. That's cool deal.
My son really dug Infinity 2.0. Just playing it solo kind of sucks.
Yeah, see. Does it have a good couch co-op experience at least?
Well, yeah, it's good. It's good with another player. That's why I gotta get another controller. You know what I mean?
Does it have online? Oh, he doesn't have online. That's right.
No, I tried to shelter him from that.
Yeah. I don't blame you. So, some of those kids on there say things that even offend me, and you know, there's not much that can do that to me. It's like, damn.
Yeah. I mean, I know how they act and shit. So it's like, I'll just keep them away from that for now.
It's kind of like, dude, you need to chill out. Shut up. Dude, you need to chill, seriously. Yeah, I fucked your mom.
No, exactly.
That's some of the tamer stuff.
Like, seriously, how was it? Was it good? Yeah, she just kind of laid there. Do you even know what sex is? No. Oh, okay. Well, congratulations on fucking my mom.
We used to go through that all the time with Modern Warfare.
You stayed nice to him. This is the easiest way to piss off a squeaker. Is just be unbelievably nice. Because they're always like their defenses are already up already. Because people, oh, you're a squeaker, you're a squeaker, you're a squeaker.
Yeah.
Shut up, shut your mouth. But if you're so nice to them, and they just start saying like shit like I banged your mom, or oh, your dad has a good asshole, or some stupid shit like that. You just be like, oh, dude, that's awesome, man. You were the first kid to accomplish that feat. Congratulations. Like they get so pissed.
My buddy Rich was like, yo, you got a nanny?
I think some
For
of these kids just have like flashcards and they're going through like the comebacks. So then you throw them a curveball, they're like, wait, hold on. They're flipping through the cards, they're like, oh, I know what to say.
Wait, he's nice to me. What do I do?
I wasn't ready.
I banged your brother. Okay. Sure.
Or you could just completely flip it on them and be like, yeah, I was just fucking your mom. And like, damn, next time invite me, I want to join in.
Boy, I want to get
like,
some of that.
whoa!
I did that one time, and then I don't remember what happened, but they said something about like, yeah, I was banging your mom. I was like, hell yeah, dude, I do it all the time. She's hot as fuck. Oh, you're a gross bastard, man.
That shut him right up.
It did. It really did. He was like, I don't know what else to say. I'm like, you can't. I just told you I fucked my own mom. What the hell else are you going to say?
Can't get any worse than that, right?
Though, if you could go for the long shot, you could also go with the